hopefully they'll maneuver around after they hear us and come on in for a closer look.
I heard that.
Yeah,
Did you hear that?
Something behind you.
Snapping.
Yeah.
Yep, about back over there.
Let me see. Yeah, but the distraction wants you to look behind you while something else comes the other direction.
Yeah, I know.
That's what we find a lot of times is...
it sounded like a snap. It didn't sound like something the wind was doing.
And we find a lot of times it comes from 3 different directions. When we normally start hearing the pops and snaps and what sounds like movement, it comes from 3 different directions. And like I said, we don't want to be quiet people. For everyone that says y'all need to be quiet, I don't want to be quiet. I want them to come to us.
There was something over there. Did you hear that over there?
Yeah, it sounded like a grunt.
So we have something.
Was it a
going on.
grunt? Did it sound like a grunt or is this...
No, I don't know what that was. It didn't sound like a grunt to me, but it was.
But I heard something, yeah.
It sounded like a double knock almost. So we're hearing something up here on our left as we're facing, and then we're hearing things back over here, 45 degrees almost, just like this.
Yeah. And that's normally how it...
You know?
That's normally how it happens.
Yeah.
We're back here, you said?
I heard something back over there. That's where that sound came from. That you thought was something. I thought it was like a double knock almost. And we heard those trees. We heard that crash and that snap over there, and we've heard other things over there. And then you heard.
And the wind's calming down right now.
And we know that they move during the wind, and they speak during the wind, especially if they know we're out here, because that's going to mask whatever they're doing in their communication. We are off our normal trail.
And I'm filming. Here we go.
I'm going to break out the binoculars, Chris.
Yeah, do a quick scan. But the canopy's getting much denser. Mosquitoes are okay. They're not too terrible right now, but like I said, we're wearing a special insect repellent right now also. And we're wearing, like I said, we got thermocells. Because it was just getting utterly brutal coming out.
This is so thick out here, Chris. You know?
What's our visual? You cannot see further than maybe, what, 10 yards?
Yeah, if we're lucky.
10 yards is about the visual range. Yeah, you got 10 yards you can see, and in between the vegetation you might be able to get out to 20, but that's it. It's done after that. It's too thick. And this is not even nowhere near a rainy season yet. Okay, we're gonna move a little bit more. We're just noticing the entire area back here is stuff has been laying down and back in here. Sorry about that. There's where we gotta go.
Which way?
90 degrees.
That way?
Yeah, it's back that way.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Spider, big one.
Here.
I'm gonna knock it down. What we're saying is that we're pointing out is that how easy it is to get lost and disoriented in here, and you have to pay attention to where you're going and where you just came from,
Even then.
because it all looks alike. It all looks alike, and there was the marker right there we had. Hold on. Right there. I'll go here.
The marker.
You heard? I know. I heard something.
I heard a child's voice right that, well, really more like that direction, right there.
Yeah, it just squawked or something, didn't
Yeah,
it?
just like one word or one or two words or something. It sounded more like just one word.
Yeah, there's no way you can.
Sounded-
There's no way you can get in close.
Remember, we got the child voice over there on that side.
Yeah.
One time, you remember?
And then the wind picks up.
Yeah, I never noticed that before.
Mm-hmm. See what I see?
Yeah, that's a stone. Very well or something.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Interesting, as you can see, sign. And we're thinking that how sometimes the way sticks are arranged. What we noticed we saw some sticks that was just right there along the tree, that clearly don't look like they've been, they clearly don't look like they fell there, because it's actually pointing to the direction that we need to leave, in the direction of the exit. So it's interesting. Don't know if I got saw palmetto here. I got to be careful. I think right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's a tree. It's right there. Oh, big spider. What the hell is it? Okay.
I think for me, today the most compelling thing was when we were coming down the trail, and I heard the conversation up at front, and it wasn't, the tape wasn't roll, or the film wasn't rolling, and I said, there's something up there.
Oh yeah. That's
And
right.
and when I talked about it, I said, somebody's talking up there, talking like it was a human up there talking.
Mhm.
And of course, when we come up here, we don't see it. Now maybe we did some filming, so maybe the filming will show us something. But I'll tell you, this area never disappoints. And you'll think nothing's going on and it's really quiet, and all of a sudden you'll get a burst of activity.
Yeah.
So, and I'm convinced that I heard that.